Welcome back to this afternoon's first grade fixture. Second placed Axemen taking on the ladder cellar dwellers, the Nambucca Roosters. Joined by Brock in the commentary box this afternoon. How are you, Brock?
Yeah, we're very well, very well. Great to be here. Beautiful day for footy again, so lovely day out at Karamba. Thanks everyone for joining us on the live stream today. Should be a cracker.
Looks like there's a couple of haircut changes out there. Harry Davies lost the mullet. Dunny's got the headgear on, looking fast.
Yep.
Looking like a young Josh Dugan.
Yeah, looking at also last week's game, obviously a loss for the Axemen, so they'll be looking to make amends here today and get back on the winning list. Tough hit out last week.
A couple of numbers out last week, but a few troops back
at home as well, so that'll help.
Back at home, love it here. Spectacular afternoon for rugby league as well. Got 18 degrees, not a breath of wind or a cloud in the sky. So the Axemen look like they're going to kick us off this afternoon.
What can we expect from Nambucca today, do you think?
It's a great question. Nambucca are a little bit of a mixed bag. So from my understanding, they struggled earlier in the year for numbers, and I think last week as well, they've had the mercy rule called a couple of times of late. So they're not a side that you can necessarily take easily. Obviously, any side on their day is good enough to come out and put the hurt on you, but should be hopefully a fairly comfortable win here for the Axemen, considering last time I believe it was 50-odd nil down there at Nambucca in what was a swamp. So fast, dry track here this afternoon. A little bit slippery underfoot from time to time, but you think the Axemen should be good enough to get the chocolates here this afternoon.
And a big hit out next week as well against Woolgoolga, so this is an important little game in the lead up to that, obviously. So we yet to play Woolgoolga back here Sunday next week, but so we'll see what they can get together today and really put it to the Roosters.
Yeah, that'll be a game that you won't want to miss, whether you're here at the ground or tuning into the live stream at home next week against Woolgoolga. Top of the table clash, 1 versus 2, so should be pretty red hot. Both sides have been really good so far this season, so yeah, as Brock said, Axemen looking to use this one as a bit of a tune-up and make sure the form is right going into the next round. So Robinson gets us underway here now. Bit of a wobbler to start with. Ooh, some solid contact there from Dawson and Hart. Roberts in there also to help out, and they drive him back.
Great tackle. Great start to the game here for the Axemen. Really strong from the outset, so that's what you want to see.
That's it. Line speed as well. Solid line speed. Unable to get the defender on the ground there. Just holding on a little bit too long there, so the referee's showed his hand early here. Looks like he's going to blow a penalty for any sort of slow play the ball, so we'll see if that continues for the rest of the game.
Yeah, a bit of extra treatment there in the tackle from Mackinson, so Nambucca working it back from just over the 30-metre line. A little bit of a piggyback, but almost up to halfway now for the Roosters.
It's Wakefield in there with that tackle. So go left. I think that's Alicia, number 7 out that side. So it's Jeremy Burrows, number 8, the captain for Nambucca, as they take to the air now. Spiralling bomb down to Liam Dunn, who takes it well on the 20. Scampers his way back to the defensive line.
Somehow looking quicker in that headgear. He's got the hair tied back behind the headgear.
It'll be lightning this afternoon. It's a strong carry from Dawson. Starting off his account well this afternoon. It's Maitland down the left and Bunt straight up the middle. Good charge from Kane Bunt. He slammed down just on the Nambucca side of halfway. Maitland out of dummy half. Wakefield follows suit here now, bullocking his way and just bullying defenders. Runs himself to the 30 there. Bit of an extra effort. Doesn't quite get it. Flat ball there from Maitland to Roberts. Roberts now rumbling his way up to the 20. Last tackle here now. They come right to Hart. Hart to Robinson. Robinson out to Dunn. Dunn to the right. The numbers out here to the right. The kick back to the inside from Luke Beaumont. He's come off the side of the foot there, I think, that one from... If he had his time over again, Beaumont, I think he might have run the ball and potentially looked to turn it over in the corner, but the kick back to the middle's gone dead in goal. Yes. So we'll have a tap restart here from Nambucca.
Yeah, we've seen Beaumont move out to the centres for this game, so playing halfback those last 2 home games back here and shifted out wide. So yeah, not the right option there, but trying the line nonetheless.
So obviously, yeah, the regular halfback Dan Robinson's come back from a shoulder injury. He was out for a few weeks where Beaumont was filling in there, so he's found his way out to the centre. So it'll be interesting to see. Normally a fullback or a half Luke Beaumont, so it'll be interesting to see what sort of game he has out there on that right hand side. There's Robinson in that tackle there with Beaumont. Beaumont again holding down for a little bit too long. So a second penalty there. So penalty starting to rack up on the Axemen here. They're not making life easy for themselves.
It's also good to see Zach Macklem back there in hooker. Obviously, last time we were here, he suffered that injury and left the field with like 5 or 10 minutes to go. So it's good to see him back out there. We had a bit of concern for him last home game. So
yeah, looked to be quite a nasty ankle injury. Obviously, we were looking at potentially getting the stretcher for him at one stage, but he managed to limp off, and miraculously he actually played last week as well up there at South Grafton. So
that's huge, massive.
Good turnaround, lucky. Good shot there from Luke Beaumont underneath. So not shying away from the defence in the front line, Luke Beaumont. Good tackle there. Solid carry, and the ball's spewed out the back here. Maitland trying to clean up. Nambucca end up coming away with it with number 6. That's Beau Langford. They come to the right here now. 13 is Marchant. Marchant dragged down about 10 out from the line. So they come left again, Nambucca now. It's Langford again. He's dragged down there. Low was Maitland, and over the top was Bunt.
Bit of pressure, they're going to go left here.
Left here again. The little grubber in there from Fuller.
It's taken well.
Oh, and it looks to be an escort off the ball there. I think that was Luke Beaumont. So just trying to shield his player has given away a penalty there. So a couple of unhappy moments for Luke Beaumont to start this game, but no doubt he'll bounce back. So Graham Howlands jumped over to our first grade stream too and says, let's make it 3 for the day. So yeah, so 2 from 2 so far if you're just tuning in. Great shot from underneath there. Zach Maitland slams Johnson on his back. So they come right. Langford now. Short ball here to the 12. 12 is over. He's going to twist his way into the in goal there. I don't have a number 12 on this list. It's Christopher Thornton. Yes. That one. Christopher Thornton strikes first for the Nambucca side. So, as we said early in the piece, they're not a side that you can just take lightly, Nambucca. They do have the talent and the ability to be able to put points on, and they've shown that early here. So, a couple of penalties have allowed Nambucca to sort of make their way down the field and have some pressure on the Axemen line, and that pressure's just told a little bit as Thornton has crossed.
Yeah, nice run there from Thornton, hitting a real solid line there on the edge. There's the options out the back for the half, but he's hit the short option with the second rower going through and twisting his way over. So yeah, really solid start there for the Roosters, and Axemen all of a sudden on alert early.
They'll be looking to probably reset here, the Axemen. So it looks like we've got Preston Fuller to line up the conversion here. It's a little bit deceptive, that number 1 jersey. Looks a little bit like a 7, but I'm told it is number 1, Preston Fuller. So he'll line this one up, 20 in from touch. Strikes it, and he's just going to bring it back in, curl it into that right upright. So we'll take the score on to 6 points to 0. Nambucca leading the Axemen with 33 minutes left to go in the first half. So not the most ideal start, a couple of penalties, but still plenty of time left to go. So good to see Ricky Thornton making his way across to this stream as well, saying come on Valley. As Robinson gets us back underway. It's Burrows now for the Nambucca side. It's dragged down there by Beaumont and by Hull. That's Johnson on the left-hand side for Nambucca. Maitland over the top, Beaumont in there once again. It's the 10. Some strong carries from number 10. That's Ben Cobain.
Yeah, he's getting through a lot of work early.
He is. He's running some hard lines. As Fuller comes out to the try scorer Thornton. It's grabbed there by Hart. Down below was Macaulay Dawson. It's a kick here from Fuller.
It's a tough one again here in the sun.
It's going to find the grass, but comfortable bounce, an easy bounce there for Dunn. And he tries to get his way, beats the first defender, Liam Dunn, still goes. Great return. Gets his side on the front foot up over the 40. And here comes Singleton now. Singleton slips into that one there. Geez, he copped some knees to the head there for his trouble.
He slipped on a bit of sand there in the middle of the field, so tackled himself really and hit the knee on the way down. So
good carry there from Tom Anderson. Just in behind the ruck. Makes himself about 10 metres there. Maitland now scoots out a dummy half. Runs into the markers though. The markers were good. Maitland's dragged down about 32 out from the Nambucca line. They come right to Robinson. Robinson finds Hull now. Hull beats the first defender with a palm. Gets dragged down from his right-hand side there. A second effort from the Nambucca player. Not called from the referee. So we'll have the last here. Robinson just trickles one into the in-goal. In towards the post. Cleaned up there nicely by Bo Langford for the Nambucca team. Right on his own goal line though. So plenty of work for Nambucca to do here. Surrender tackle. That's Whitelaw, I believe. Again, some more solid defence here from the Axemen. Singleton and they've lost the ball. The ball's come free and Macaulay Dawson's going to score. Wow. He's had an absolute brain snap there. Although, the referee's not saying anything here. We're stuck.
I think they've called held. They bring it back. So,
Woo. Yeah, so a bit of a halt here. So play's just stopped for a moment.
So what are they going to...
So I'm not sure what the call's going to be here.
I think they're going to call it back and say he was held.
Well, if he's lost the ball, then...
Yeah, you would think so. That would... Tough call there against Orara. Wow.
Oh, another dubious offload there from Nambucca. They're really putting themselves under pressure. The Axemen looking to put some real heat on here. Flying up off the line inside the 10. It's Johnson now.
It's almost last tackle now, isn't it?
It's a good carry for his side there.
Well,
so that'll be the last, and they're only about 15 out from their own line, Nambucca. Is they going to run it here?
Do they know it's the last? Yes, they do.
Oh,
there we go.
Late kick, but Liam Dunn's going to collect it about 45 out. He's going to travel into Nambucca's half and make his way to the 40. He's done a great job there, Liam Dunn.
Chaotic set there from the Roosters coming out of their line.
There was a lot going on there without a whole lot of ground being made. Solid defence from the Axemen though. That'll please Coach Sam Burgess. He likes to see his side really get up and enforce without the ball in hand. So we see Hull now. Nice straight run, finds his hands and knees, looking for a quick play of the ball there. Only one marker, Robinson. Goes short to Roberts, who wasn't ready, and it's been picked up here by Langford, I think, who's firing away. He's going to get dragged down. Maitland across there quickly for him. And Buddy Hart there also.
Just the wrong option. Just Roberts' pass went behind him. He wasn't ready for it all. Puts it down. The Roosters go work it up the other end, and now pressure's back on for Orara.
So they need to transition quickly here, the Axemen, and really get back on that defensive end after a fumble led to a break for Nambucca. Burrows is dragged down there by Roberts and Wakefield. Leisha. Oh, what a shot over the top by Jared Roberts. That boy is going to need to check if all of his ribs are still intact. Gee whiz, you felt that one from up here. It's the kick here now. They've got the chasers coming through. Dunn's across there, though, and he'll clean that one up. Collected high, bounces out of the tackle, though, and he's dragged down about 12 out from his own line.
Great work there by Dunn. It was a solid kick behind there from the Roosters, and yeah, really testing no one at home, but yeah, Dunn gets across there, luckily.
Some good footwork here from Anderson. Makes his way up to close to the 30. Wakefield now. Good, strong carry. Pinches about 12 yards there. 12 metres, sorry. It's Beaumont now out of dummy half. Axemen rolling up the field quite nicely in this set. Just need to get the polish on the end of it. Harry Davey now down to the left is Singleton away down the sideline. Comes to the defence, gets an offload. Davey gets a foot to the ball, but he's going to knock it on. Just a little low there. Bit of another rush of blood, unfortunately, for the Axemen, and Davey can't handle that one.
Yeah, another opportunity there goes begging for the Axemen. Really nice play, just drawing the numbers on the left-hand side, and unfortunately the pass back on the inside goes to ground. So Roosters off the hook again, and still in front 6-0.
So we got 13 minutes gone, 27 left to go in the first half here. So the Axemen have looked good with ball in hand. It's just that last pass seems to be missing the mark slightly and can't seem to cross the stripe. So Nambucca will have a scrum about 25 out from their own line. Comes left here now to... I'm not sure what number that one is.
I think it was number 4.
Number 4. I don't have a number 4 on this sheet, but...
Tyree.
Yeah, so West Jarrett, that one is. That's Whitelaw in the 2. Burrows marches his way up close to the 40 there for the Nambucca side. Roberts over the top with Maitland down low. The dummy.
Oh. Bit of a rib tickler there from the Axemen.
Another great shot in underneath. Matt Wakefield.
Bit dusty getting up for the Roosters.
Leisha from inside the 40 here. He's going to go over the head of Tom Anderson there. So he's going to have to go back for it.
It's a great kick.
It's a good kick. It's a really good kick. Anderson now picks it up pretty much on his own line and brings it back straight and hard into the teeth of the defence. Good shot there from West Jarrett. It's Hull now. Makes his way up to the 30. Maitland waits at dummy half. Macaulay Dawson busts through the first tackle and drags a couple of defenders. Still going Dawson. He's up over the 40 now. Inside ball there early, very early at the line, but so the Nambucca side were ready for that one there, but Roberts is dragged down just shy of the halfway line. Maitland out of dummy half now. It's dangerous here. Ooh, and just loses his footing. So that'll be the last. Ball comes left to Hart. Just a bit of a chip over the top, probably looking for a little bit more, but he's gone down here, Buddy Hart. He looks to be injured.
Clutching a knee, touching his right knee here in back play.
Oh no, that's not a good sign if you're an Axemen fan.
Sorry, his left knee maybe. Yeah, anyway, so he's down injured.
So looks like time's going to be stopped here. Jeez, that's not a sight that you want to see. Yes. Buddy Hart, he's been really, really good in the last few weeks.
He got the kick away and just ended up going to ground, so a bit of concern here from the trainers. This is not what you want to see.
I'm not quite sure. I didn't see what happened off the ball there,
yeah,
whether it was a late shot or not, but seemed to be all okay by the referee, so a little bit of a break in play here for a bit. So just take this opportunity to give our major sponsors a plug. So Garlo's Pies, so big on meat, thin on pastry, best pies in the business. Blue Bet.
The Mooney Beach Hotel.
The Mooney Beach Hotel, great pub. If you're in the Coffs Harbour, Coffs Coast region, make sure you stop in the Mooney Beach Hotel for a skewy and a feed. Orara Building Services, Command 51 Cleaning, Tom Williams Plumbing, and South Sydney Rugby League Football Club. So this is a distressing sign here for the Axemen. You see Buddy Hart skippered the side a couple of weeks back, and unfortunately he's just gone down with a knee injury here, and he hasn't moved really since he hit the deck.
Been in great form too, so this is really disappointing. He might be able to get to his feet here, so that's a good sign.
So he's limping, but is he going to come off?
Looks like he's going to come from the field.
No, he's a bit of a shake of the head there, and
I think he's going to
He's in a lot of pain by the look of
Going to call
things.
for a stretcher maybe? I don't know.
The worrying sign about that is it looks very ACL related.
Yeah.
The fact that he can still put some weight on it and some pressure on it and continue to walk, but it seemed very unstable underneath him. So
Terrible news there.
tough sight there to see Buddy Hart have to go off early this afternoon. So see a bit of a shift in the back line. Young Oscar Watson running on there in the 14 jersey. We'll see Luke Beaumont probably shuffle into the halves on that side, with Dan Robinson coming across this left-hand side defensively. So Burrows now up over the 20 for the Nambucca side.
Yeah, fingers crossed for Buddy Hart. There's nothing too serious, but try and keep you updated as much as we can. But thoughts with Buddy Hart and all the best.
It's very whistle happy for any sort of second effort in the play the ball. The referee seems to be penalising pretty much at any chance that there's a bit of a struggle.
I think that's what Jared Roberts is saying to the ref at the moment. He's having a couple of words there. So another piggyback for the Roosters to get out of there in half.
So it's, at the moment, the Axemen are their own worst enemy.
Yeah, Roosters currently leading 6-0 at the moment with 16 minutes into the game. So
still a long way to travel in this game. So plenty of time for the Axemen to hit back as Cobain again with that trademark run. He's spilt his lollies though, and Beaumont's coming away with it. He's going to take it up just close to the halfway line. So again, the Axemen, another chance to potentially go on the attack here as Watson carries it inside the Nambucca's half. Just looking to probably sustain some pressure down this end, hopefully, as Bunt. Good, strong carry. Always hard to put down, Kane Bunt. It's Maitland. So we go short ball and straight through from Macaulay Dawson. He's got support inside and out. He goes to Harry Davey, and Harry Davey will score!
Excellent ball.
Great ball movement there.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic, and that ball from Dan Robinson just put Macaulay Dawson straight through. So Beaumont out the back, face ball across Harry Davy's face, straight through from Macaulay Dawson, who finds Davey back inside, who was held back as well by the Nambucca player, but that didn't matter because he was able to shrug him off and cross Harry Davey with that fresh haircut crossing the line for the Axemen's first points of the afternoon.
And don't underestimate the work there of Dawson, just running that line perfectly and then finding support back on the inside, set up the try. So yeah, great work. It was a long time coming. 17 minutes into the game, but the Axemen have finally got it on board and hit back. So very much against the run of penalties and field positions. So good to see the Axemen hit back.
Really nice set play to that left-hand side there. So Maitland to line this one up to try and lock the scores up at 6 points all. Strikes that one. It's going to be a beautiful kick there from Maitland, who makes it 6 points apiece with 22 left to travel in the first half. So that little bit of a break, someone ran out some polish for the boys, and they managed to get some slick passing happening on this left-hand side. Macaulay Dawson busts through, scores, and we score through Harry Davey backing up on the inside. Great try.
And a great conversion too. Not easy conditions, but not much wind around, so pretty good conditions for goal kicking. But no easy feat that kick, and straight through the middle from Zach Macklem. So 6-all.
They'll be looking for a completed set here. This could go out on the full here. Oh no, it's going to bounce in. Bit of confusion as to who's going to pick it up. Fumble there from Harlon as well. So that little bit of confusion. Nobody seemed to really want to pick up the ball there, and just fumbled it trying to collect it there, Justin Hull, unfortunately. So Nambucca will have a scrum.
I think the sun in the eyes didn't help as well, and no one really wanted that ball, and they eventually got to it and dropped it, spilt their lollies. So
the commentator's curse working its magic there. Said we needed to complete the set, and we can't even collect the ball off the kickoff. So Nambucca right on the attack here now, looking to go back into the lead as Leisha now picked up well there by, I think that's Davey underneath there. Good shot. We've got Thornton now. He's met by Makelum and Bunt. About 2 metres short of the line. Ball's gone left now. So here's Jarrett from the reserve grade fixture. Those of you that are stuck around, this guy was doing a lot of work for reserve grade. As it comes left now. It's Marchant.
Good offload.
Onto Langford, who big head step goes nowhere, and Jared Roberts just swallows him. 10 metres out from the Axemen line. Couple of plays left to go here. They come right now. Whitelaw. And Whitelaw's dragged down probably about 2 metres short of the Axemen line. Last play here now. Leisha Grubbers one in. Oh, and Langford was streaming through but can't get the handle on the ball. And 4 points goes begging for the Nambucca Roosters.
It was almost too good of a kick. It bounced up right into his hands and
surprised
I don't think he
him.
expected it. So, Roosters,
The art of
unfortunate, man.
surprise.
Pretty good kicking game from the Roosters today. They've been impressive in that.
Great run here from Justin Hull, bouncing away from defenders.
Oh, he's lost
The
it.
ball's been stripped. Oh, it's going to be called a penalty from the referee. Well, it looked like there was only one in the tackle there, but referee seemed to think that there was two in there, so he's going to come back for a penalty. 30 metres out from the Axemen line. Robinson to find touch. Great touch finder. So we'll get the Axemen right on the attack. Mum caught the ball with baby in the other hand.
Pardon?
Doubles numbers.
Oh, yeah, doubles numbers.
Doubles numbers will be... So it'll be 1 away and home 12. Yep, 12. So Harry Davey, ooh, a bit of a high shot, clipped over the top there. Jared Roberts straight to his feet though. Makelum goes right to Robinson. Robinson out to Beaumont. Beaumont short ball. Finds Dunn with some open pasture in front of him. Cover comes across and he's grabbed around the legs there, Liam Dunn.
12 home. 1 away.
Justin Hull. Oh, he's going to make it, Justin Hull. We can't quite see the line from here, but he gets in low and buries his way into the in-goal. Justin Hull makes up for that knock on about 5 minutes ago down the other end. It gets himself across the line for a 4-pointer. Just going to have to watch the replay here. That was all happening pretty quick. Just gets it one off the ruck, jams off the left foot. Just pure determination. Just between two defenders. Fullback doesn't come forward and he crashes over Justin Hull. Great work.
Yeah, quick play of the ball. Just looked like there wasn't much on, but he's showed some speed there and put a bit of late footwork there at the line and found his way across. So Hull again, he's been solid this year. He's had a really strong year. So good to see him continue that today against the Roosters.
So it's a little bit more like what we were sort of expecting pre-game. The Axemen looking to roll up the field pretty comfortably now and taking their opportunities when they're arising. So Makelum looking to extend the lead now. So 10 points to 6 currently. Looking to make it 12-6 as he moves in. Strikes it. And it's just out to the left, I think, that one.
Yeah.
So unsuccessful. Score remain Orara 10. Nambucca 6 with
17 minutes left until the break. So
17 to go. So still plenty of time for the Axemen to extend their lead in this second half. Looking to really stamp their authority on the game now after a bit of a shaky start. A few penalties, a few piggybacks for the Nambucca team to get down in the attacking end, but they've only managed to convert the once, which is will be pleasing for Coach Sam Burgess. So we get back underway here now.
Another kick into the sun.
Into the sun, and Watson
Another
he's hit
result for
hard
the
and they've
Roosters.
come away with the ball. Nambucca Jarrett with it now. He's close to the 10. So that's 2 plays, 2 in a row. Oh,
he's
he
gone
looks
down
to
here
have
too.
been injured here. Oh, it looks to be a bad one. Kane Bunt doesn't want to look at it just having a look to see what happens here on the replay.
Yeah, he's
Oh, he's just crushed in under. Kane Bunt's just come down on the side of his leg. Bit of a hip drop on that one, and I'm not sure if it's dislocated his kneecap or he's just in a lot of pain, but either way, not good. And then, again,
Yeah, that's the delay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Jason Jarrett down here with the injury at the moment.
he was a shining light for the Nambucca side in the reserve grade fixture. He had his hands on the ball quite a lot. Sitting up now, just talking to the changers.
Good, you catch that.
The changers.
Trying to get to his feet now.
So Jared Roberts helping him up there.
He'll be helped from the field as well. So
another lower leg injury.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a stop-start afternoon so far. A couple of injuries, plenty of penalties, drop ball. Hasn't been quite the free-flowing footy that I was expecting on the sunny, dry afternoon that we've got, but Axemen still leading 10 points to 6 with around 15 and a half left to go in this first half. 15 and a half.
Yeah, so those kickoffs are a real issue at the moment for the Axemen. They're
Getting through the first play, yeah.
Scored 2 tries and then
Turn the ball over, play one.
Something they'll definitely want to clean up for the next couple of restarts.
I don't know if Sam Burgess will address that at half time. Should probably go without saying that one. Secure the ball off the kickoff, boys. So Nambucca on the attack again now. Inside the Axemen 10. As they come left now through Marchant onto Leisha. Leisha out to West Jarrett. A couple of double barrel last names in the Nambucca side. Can be a little bit hard to get a handle on, but we've got Johnson now. Just goes straight into the teeth of the defence there with Hull and Watson in there. Also Roberts. They come left through Marchant. Marchant out the back. It's gone behind Leisha. Oh, and it's dived on there by the number 9. That's Will Batten. 14 is Warwick Jones. Leisha looking for the kick now. Into the in goal. He's taken though by the Nambucca player. West Jarrett coming through and he's taken the catch and he's going to put Nambucca back level. 10 points all.
Leisha again with the beautiful kick. Beautiful crossfield kick. Finds his centre out wide. Just timed it perfectly. Beautiful kick. Just it's got some nice air under it.
Yeah, got enough hang time for his centre to come through there and collect the ball. He got up off the ground over Tom Anderson and snatched it from his grasp and is going to put Nambucca back level, 10 points all. There's about 12 left to go, I'd say. 14 left to go. So
yeah, so just I don't know, just the kicking game here from the Roosters has just been the difference for them. I think they've been really impressive with that Leisha at halfback there. He's put in some really crafty kicks behind the line. It's been dangerous.
Scored one try, could have another.
Exactly.
If it weren't for the hands from it was Langford before who spilt his lollies with the line beckoning. But so again the turnover. So the Axemen hit back and then turned the ball over and then Nambucca have scored.
Yeah, it's a very scrappy start to the game, but
very scrappy game thus far.
Roosters looking to go ahead here with the conversion.
So Preston Fuller to line this one up. He's 1 from 1 so far today. So he moves in now, strikes it. Oh, and it's hit the uprights and bounced away. So scores are going to remain locked up here at 10 points all. Axemen looking for a big defensive set here now and hopefully try and force an error and get themselves on the attack and see if they can hit back straight away. 12. Makelam getting us underway again. A lot of height for this kickoff. It's going to land on about the 10. Jeremy Burrows now brings it back for the Nambucca team. It's about 17 short of his own line. It's Johnson monstered by 3 in the tackle there. Most of the damage done by Wakefield and Roberts over the top. It's the earlier try scorer Thornton there.
Almost lost it there in the play of the ball.
Bit of a dodgy play of the ball. Marchant with the long ball out and it's spilled out the back. Whitelaw loses it, Whitelaw. Ronan Singleton comes over the top and Whitelaw loses it. So then the Axemen do force the error and they're on the attack early now. Macaulay Dawson here for the Axemen inside the Nambucca 20.
Yeah, just trying to...
Ball spews out though.
Oh, Whitelaw gets it back now.
The Whitelaw comes away with it now. The trainer's going to get in the way. And he's dragged down 40 metres out from his own line. So a couple of lost balls in succession there. Keeps up the scrappy nature of this game. It's Marchant now.
Bit of a mixed bag there for Whitelaw on the wing. Lost the ball, then got it back straight away. Yeah, what's strange.
Doesn't know what he's doing. So we see Thornton now breaking through the tackle of Maitland, who went low.
He's been strong, Thornton.
He's been very strong. Beaumont cleans him up there. It's the try scorer now, Wes Jarrett. He's dragged down about 35 out from the Axemen line. Burrows looks to have moved his way out to that left back row position. It's Leisha and finds Thornton. Thornton goes straight over the top of Kane Bunt. Manages to make the tackle though. It's helped out by Harry Davey. They come right here now. Leisha looking for another kick. Ball's been played at though. Oh, and it's been fumbled on the ground there. Went a little bit too cute with the pickup, number 16.
One-handed pickup.
Kobe Ned. Tried to get a little cute with it, Kobe, and he's just fumbled the ball. Yeah, there's another set of 6 coming there, because I think it was played at by Justin Hull, that one. Lucky break for the Axemen though, so they'll bring it away from their own line. Just under... right, bang on 10 minutes left to go. Is Justin Hull, another strong carry. Just shrugging on through defenders.
Can't get a penalty, can we?
And then Wakefield follows suit. Yeah, no, we can't buy a penalty for love nor money at the moment.
Here we go.
Ooh, very early on this left-hand side. Macaulay Dawson turned back inside now.
Oh, big palm.
Big palm.
Sit down.
Gives him the big don't argue.
Oh.
Comes again, number 14 with a swinging arm. They still can't put him on the good ground, Dawson. Great carry. Proving to be a real handful.
Dawson's taken a note of who came in with the swinging arm there as well. Had a little look over.
Took that number down for later.
Yeah.
It's Maitland now. Scoots out a dummy half, chips it over the top for himself. Not the greatest kick in the world, though it's fumbled by Nambucca a couple of times, and they're going to turn it over here. So gets the result, Zach Maitland. Unconventional, but the result is the same nonetheless.
Yeah, they made
and the Axemen will have a scrum 10 metres out from the Nambucca line.
Yeah, they made a meal of that at the back, Nambucca, and Axemen, yep, back on the attack, 10 metres out. Let's see what they can do. They'll be looking to take full advantage of this.
3 goes at it there and still made a meal of it. That 3-course meal, that bloke. So let's see what the Axemen have got. First time attacking the Nambucca line for quite some time. So Watson now takes one off the scrum. It's dragged down about 10 out. Robinson set to the left here. Ball comes now. Short ball to Harry Davey. Chopped down. He breaks through. Harry Davey's going to score. Harry Davey. He's in for a double this afternoon, Harry. He kisses the wrist and points to the sky. Can't believe his luck. Runs a straight hard line. Again, Dan Robinson just pops a beautiful little short ball straight through. The defence can't handle him. Breaks through the tackle and then rolls over Harry Davey. Well played.
Yeah, they did all the work there, the Roosters, and they unfortunately just fell off him. They brought him down to the ground and there was no one on him and he had another go. So there you go. Dives over for his second. Great try.
Great try. So we just got a comment come in from Kelly Steve on the stream. Said update on Buddy. So when we get a chance, I think we'll probably get a chance at halftime and we'll grab you guys an update on Buddy Hart. And then for those Nambucca fans out there, we'll try and see Jarrett's condition as well. Just give you guys a bit of an update and let you know what's happening. But the Axemen have hit back again, taking the lead, 14 points to 10 with a kick to come. Harry Davey in for his second. It's that new haircut, I think. He's dropped a couple of kgs. Maitland strikes it, likes it. It's going to be another 2 points. Axemen will take a 16 points to 10 lead with 7 minutes to go in this first half. So a bit of a sluggish start, but they've started to hit the gears now, the Axemen.
Well, got another kick-off though, so you know what that means.
I may have spoken too early is what you're trying to say to me, Brock.
Well, we'll watch them again. They'll kick it over to this left-hand side and make full use of the sun in the eyes, I reckon. So
you can see the boys out there on that side already. Hands are up, ready to go. Looks like Justin Hull out there, hand in the face. Tom Anderson. Boys are going to have their work cut out from here as Marchant goes straight to him.
Does exactly that.
As Hull ready to take this one though. Brings it back now. Grabbed around the bootlaces. As Watson finds Beaumont. Shovels it onto Peacock, who's come on for a stint in this first half. I think, I'm not sure who came off in the middle third there, but Robinson comes left to Macaulay Dawson, where they've had made some real inroads down this left-hand side. He juggles it. Oh! Again, they made the inroads down that left-hand side, and Macaulay Dawson just can't quite hold on to the ball. It seemed to be like a cake of soap in his hands. He just tried to change hands and slipped up.
I thought there might have been a hand in there from the Roosters that knocked it loose, but he's just juggled it.
It's the definition of spilling your lollies right there. It's good line speed here from the Axemen now. But promising signs down this left-hand side. Macaulay Dawson in some open pasture there, and if he had his time again, potentially that could have turned into another 4-pointer with plenty of support on either side of him. So we got that's Batten there for the Nambucca as Jones waits at dummy half, finds Marchant onto Leisha, out to Fuller, finds West Jarrett. West Jarrett in some space now, fashions a pass onto his winger, who is that's Langley out there in the 17. Is Johnson now.
Last tackle now.
So last player, let's see what they've
been
good here. Leisha's been good off the kick. Another high one. Singleton coming through though. He's going to take that one on the full quite comfortably. So 20-metre restart here. Unfortunately, it's not like the NRL. You don't have the ability to take the quick tap like that. You have to wait for the referee to be set, which is
that full knee there.
A bit of a buzzkill. Brock was ready for Ronan to go streaking up the field, but Peacock hits it up, and Tom Anderson, great carry again. Tom Anderson back in behind the ruck, makes himself about 10 metres.
It defeats the purpose of quickly running back to the 20, doesn't it?
May as well suck in the big ones.
Exactly.
Wakefield up the middle. They can't handle Wakefield. He's up the middle, looking for support. He's held back to support there.
Penalty.
That's going to have to be 10 in the bin, surely. That's a professional foul.
It has to be 10.
Because there was absolutely no one catching Zach Maitland if he got the ball then. He is lightning, Maitland, but he's making a habit of this. Matt Wakefield just bustling his way through the middle, just shrugging off defenders left and right. They can't seem to handle him. Doesn't matter who the team is. I'd say that's probably, it's becoming a trademark line break for Matt Wakefield. So
Roosters getting a talking to, but it looks like
just going to be a penalty sufficient according to the referee.
Get away with one there, the Roosters.
Really lucky to still have 13 men on the field. Roberts now straight and hard off the tap. So we'll see if this left-hand side can reap some joy. Although Maitland's found some space. Anderson, all he had to do was catch the ball and he was in then. Great eyes up footy from Zach Maitland. No one was ready for it. I don't even think Tom Anderson was quite ready. It hit him on the money as well. Had every right to catch it, Anderson, but
yeah, beautiful vision here from Maitland. He's
just a great cutout ball. There's literally no one within 10 metres of him. Would have scored untouched, Anderson, but just can't hold on to the pass.
It's just the execution again from the Axemen. Just not on today. It's just they've had a couple of opportunities to go begging, just loose carries and poor handling. So Roosters off the hook, 16-10. We've got just over 2 minutes to go until half time.
It's a strong carry here from Langford. One of Nambucca's try scorers here, Thornton, has been very strong this afternoon. Quite hard to put down. Peacock and Maitland were unable to do so. As Fuller now goes for the boot. It's charged down. I don't know if the tackle count's going to restart here or whether Burrows ends up picking it up. And it's still going to call last still, so not played
directly into him. I was going to say, I'm not sure if it counts as a charge down. He's just booted it directly into the Axemen defender. So sure enough, last tackle.
Liam Dunn takes that one on the full and straight back. No fear from Liam Dunn, and he makes his way over the halfway line. Gotta love Liam Dunn.
No fear at all. No fear.
He'd have to be one of my favourite players, Liam Dunn. Just the way he just Ronan Singleton bullocking his way, saying, "Get off me!" As Macaulay Dawson now, he's going to take on the fullback for the corner, shrugs him off and scores. Too easy. Mac is in. Number 6 comes in, a bit of a argy-bargy, not too happy with the treatment that the fullback got, but
just shut the gate here from Dawson.
Macaulay Dawson just said, "Come on, bud," and just shrugged him off like he was like a water off duck's back.
Yeah, pretty casual put down. He's, but yeah, they're not happy with the treatment a year after from the number 6, and he comes back and gives him a bit of a push and shove. And as we see the Chris Beslick scoreboard here, yep.
That'll take the score on to 20 points to 10 with about 30 seconds left to go in the first half here. So great time to score and extend the lead. Tough kick for Maitland here though. So Macaulay Dawson in for another 4-pointer. Could have a couple here, Macca. Set up one earlier for Harry Davey. Now he's got one for himself.
Yeah, I think they've spotted a few holes in this right edge defence from the Roosters and taking full advantage of it. And obviously Dawson causing a few troubles down this side, and as is Harry Davey, obviously with the double. So
I think there's very leaky on both sides of the ruck at the moment now, Nambucca, both right and left edge. Like Tom Anderson could have had a 4-pointer just a couple of moments ago. So we go. This will be the last play of the half here. Maitland from the sideline moves in, strikes it. It's going to go out to the left there. So that'll wrap us up for the first half. So the Axemen taking a 20 points to 10 lead into the halftime break. So 2 tries to Harry Davey, 1 to Macaulay Dawson, and another to Justin Hull this afternoon. And then the Nambucca side tries to Wes Jarrett, and the first was Christopher Thornton. So 20 points to 10. Enjoy some sponsors' messages. Make sure you like, subscribe. It's free to subscribe, guys. You'll get notifications on when the streams are coming up, or streams, or you can re-watch the streams if you open up your YouTube app or go online at home. Make sure you like and subscribe on the Facebook page too, guys. Promote us as much as possible. And we'll see you back for the second half very shortly.
Grand gala opening of Garlo's Pies.
Celebrating 20 years, and Garlo's Pies are still bursting with flavour. Deliciously flaky pastry on top, a bottom rolled extra thin, and 100% lean Aussie beef. Yep, some things never change. An all-Australian family-owned and operated business producing only the best quality premium pies. Garlo's Pies, still thin on pastry, still big on meat.
Welcome to the new Mooney Beach Hotel. New food. New friends. The same family feels. The Mooney Beach Hotel, where it feels like family.
Welcome to the Tormina Hotel. The Tormina Hotel, your place to celebrate on the coast. The Sawtell Hotel. Surfside Bar and Dining. Come and try the delicious menu. Friends, family, and fun. Come and see us at the Sawtell Hotel.
I've been around the game 15 years now, but it's my first year here in Country Rugby League with the Orara Valley Axemen and women all behind us. But I met John here. It's come up with a great concept for the welfare and the benefit of our players. It's called our 200-ton raffle club. Concept is 100 tickets at $200 a pop. It's to create a fund to protect our players for any upcoming injuries or hardships that we might face. Great initiative, John. I'm on board, I have tickets, I support the welfare of our players. Over to you, John. How do we get involved?
Thanks, Sam. The best way to get involved, and we urge you all to do so, is to purchase tickets. How do you do that? The best way to do that is to go through the QR code or to go to the Orara Valley Axemen website or our Facebook page. It's really simple, just follow the prompts, get on board. Let's go, Axemen.
Yo, let's go! Let's go, let's go! Yeah.
Mike Blewett Coffs Coast, a family business that's been there every step of the way with the local community for over 40 years now. Through the good times and the tough times, we've travelled the road together. But we don't just see ourselves as running a business here. After all, we're locals too. We raise our families here, enjoy the lifestyle here, and see our futures right here. A truly local business then, that's been giving back to the community through sponsorship of the Sawtell Surf Lifesaving Club, Coffs Ocean Swims, Woolgoolga Curry Fest, Coffs Coast Tigers Junior Football, Coffs of Stedford, and the now famous $5,000 cash draw giveaways. The dealership, which recently added the Mercedes-Benz Retailer of the Year to the many awards already received from Ford, Isuzu and Kia, also stock a large selection of locally traded vehicles for you to inspect on our website at any time. You can be assured that whatever the challenges ahead may be, Mike Blewett Coffs Coast will be right there, moving forward with you.
Locally owned and operated, Coffs Harbour Hardwoods provide a wide range of beautiful hardwood timber products to Australia for over 50 years. We are specialists in hardwood timber, including flooring, decking and much more. Coffs Harbour Hardwoods.
When people think of renewables, they think of wind farms or solar panels. But they don't think of forests or building with wood. Responsibly sourced wood is not only renewable, but sustainable too. Because it stores carbon for life, absorbed from the atmosphere by growing trees. When wood is harvested today, it's replanted for tomorrow. And that's why wood is the ultimate renewable.
Locally owned and operated, Coffs Harbour Hardwoods provide a wide range of beautiful hardwood timber products to Australia for over 50 years. We are specialists in hardwood timber, including flooring, decking and much more. Coffs Harbour Hardwoods.
Welcome to the beautiful Crofts Coast. We're lucky to have 7 patrolled beaches, with Park Beach in Coffs Harbour patrolled 365 days a year. Remember to swim between the red and yellow flags, and the lifeguards will be watching out for you. Be careful swimming in our creeks. They can be dangerous on an outgoing tide. If you're unsure about the beach conditions, check with a lifeguard. Have fun and never swim alone.
Welcome back to the second half as the Axemen just making their way out onto the field along with the referees. So Nambucca's still in a huddle down the southern end of the field at the moment. So Axemen leading 20 points to 10 at the moment, 4 tries to 2. Zach Makelam's converted 2 from 2 this afternoon. Tries to Macaulay Dawson, Justin Hull, and 2 to Harry Davey this afternoon. Nambucca have scored through West Jarrett and also Thornton, and 1 conversion from Preston Fuller, the fullback. So plenty to play for here still this afternoon. Obviously, second place Axemen taking on the last place Nambucca Roosters. Bit of a slow start for the Axemen, but starting to really make their way through the gears now. For those of you at home, this Wednesday night coming up, State of Origin, we're going to have a bit of a watching party at the Moonee Beach Hotel, a major sponsor of ours. So 6 p.m, get down there. The one and only Sam Burgess will be doing some analysis at half-time. There's Mexican specials on, and it should be a great night. So make sure you get down to the Moonee Beach Hotel for State of Origin and watch the Blues take home the shield. See Roberts now getting us back underway. Axemen again making some good metres up the field as Harry Davey just leaving defenders in his wake. Bullocking his way up to the halfway. Makelam out of dummy half. He goes straight through Makelam. He's got Wakefield on his left there. And he finds him. Wakefield's going to score. Untouched under the sticks. Great start for the second half here.
Unbelievable work here from Makelam. He's just spotted a gap, hit the speed, put the foot down, and just find support there. Draws the fullback in. Perfect try, perfect start to the second half.
So it's a bit of an unknown program here at the Orara Valley Axemen, but sometimes we splice our players with lightning. Zach Makelam was one of them, and you see the speed that he's got off the mark. Markers were left in disarray after Harry Davey. Just really strong carry, found his front, quick play the ball, and Zach Makelam just bang out of the gates like a greyhound chasing the bunny, straight through the middle. Wakefield looming up on the left and does the rest.
He'll be happy to get over for a try, Wakefield. He set up a couple of weeks ago and goes over himself this time. So.
Instead of making the break through the line this time, he was there to back it up. So gets his try this afternoon. Matt Wakefield taking the score out to 24 points to 10. Kick to come. Makelam should knock this one over pretty comfortably. We'll have a 26 points to 10 scoreline with plenty of time left to go. It's only been about a minute or so in this first half, minute and a half, and the Axemen have already struck.
Yeah, I think the Roosters still think they're at the half-time speech. They're caught napping there. So
yeah, they were caught napping big time.
Not a great start, and they're going to have the sun in their eyes later as well. So it's going to be a tough half for the Roosters. So they're looking pretty tired already.
Very slow walk back to the halfway line already there. So whether it's to conserve energy or already feeling fatigued, but it's not a great sign nevertheless. Marchant gets us back underway now. We'll go down to Beaumont. Here comes Peacock. Straight off the back fence. Straight and hard. Good carry. Makes his way over the 20 there. Roberts back in behind the ruck. In at the markers. This has been a bit of a ploy I've noticed this afternoon from the Axemen. Is really going back in behind the ruck and making sure those markers are on us and the 8 defenders. It's Wakefield again. That man again through the middle, just so hard to handle, and they managed to drag him down just on the Nambucca side of halfway. A couple of plays left to go here. Ball goes left to Robinson. Long ball Forward pass called by the referee, and it looked as such from here, but I didn't want to say anything because the touchy let it go, but the referee said, yeah, no.
Yeah, we had a perfect angle of that pass, and definitely didn't.
Unfortunately, it just kept going forward. So, right idea from Dan Robinson there. Maybe that shoulder injury that he's sort of carrying may have impeded him a little bit there, but
it was definitely on. He's floated forward that pass, and Roosters back with the ball first time for this half.
They'll be happy about that. The Roosters, they were sucking in the big ones for a moment there. It's Batten there for the Nambucca side. Wes Jarrett skipping to the outside, wrapped up by Hull and by Anderson. Ooh, bit of a crusher tackle there. It's not going to get called because we're not playing in the NRL, but ooh, good line speed there, and the ball's been lost. Oh, stripped out, says the referee.
Not sure about that. I think it was just a solid hit.
Nah,
might have had a hand in after.
Matt Wakefield might have had his hands in there.
Sneaky.
All over the ball, trying to pull the wool over the referee's eyes, but he was on top of that one. As Fuller finds touch. About 19 out from the Axemen line, so a little bit of defensive pressure here now. It's Burrows straight and hard into Hull and Beaumont there. Marchant shifting right now. Ball hits the deck. Out the back. Still shoveled along though. Ends up with Fuller, flat-footed. And he's wrapped up pretty comfortably there by Macaulay Dawson. So they jump down the short side here through Ned. It's well handled by Harry Davey out that side. Assisted with Jared Roberts. Back to the middle now. Leisha turns Thornton back in underneath. He's been in a handful all afternoon. Solid tackle though. He's put on his back and is quite slow. So the Axemen defensive line set here. Leisha now coming left. Big cutout ball. Finds, and Oscar Watson just swallows Wes Jarrett.
Referees called it high, so.
Solid contact, just a little bit too high there. The referee's going to call a stop on time.
Oh, he's not going to.
Oh, no, there's no time off in the second half, is there? That's correct. So, bit of an intricate rule for those playing along at home, as time off in the first half, but there's no time off in the second half. So, Oscar Watson getting a talk to from the referee here after a bit of a careless high shot. It's just telling him to keep it down a little bit, otherwise you might find yourself sitting down for a bit.
Bit of a hold up here, but not long talking to.
Not quite sure what's happening. Referees have been doing a lot of talking to players in all games today. Goes left right now to Leisha, through to Johnson. Johnson's wrapped up in a solid tackle there from Wakefield. Stays on his feet though, gets a quick play the ball. Ooh,
it's a rough play the ball.
Dodgy, but it goes backwards, says the referee. He's Langford now. It's dived on there by Harry Davey. They go to the right. Long ball hits the deck and it's going to find its way into touch. Marchant goes for the miracle ball out to the right and can't find the player. Finds the ground and the touch line. So Axemen off the hook once again.
Yeah, scrappy stuff there from Nambucca. Just a couple of balls going to ground, and they had the ample opportunity to score with the pressure on with the repeat set from the tackle with the high tackle. But ball goes to ground out wide again. So Axemen work it away from their own line now.
So Dylan Zapier. Hey guys, is Regan Sugarman playing today? Regan Sugarman sounds like a made-up name, Dill, and he's definitely not playing for the Axemen today.
Can't see him on the Nambucca team list.
It's a very made-up name, I imagine. So he comes left here. Early kick here from Robinson. Down the middle of the field. Probably a bit of a miss kick from where he wanted. Chasers were all on the right. Balls ended up going out to the left. Picked up by Fuller on his own 20. But the defensive line of the Axemen's a good one. The chase is good, and they're all down there. Dragged down 25 out. Here's Whitelaw now. Bit of a handbrake in the defensive line. Only makes about 5 metres there. It's the outside backs of Nambucca trying to get in and help their forwards out at the moment. So Wes Jarrett comes left to Burrows. Burrows is chopped down there by Watson. 40 out from the Nambucca line. Early kick here in from inside the 40, looking for a 40-20. He's got the angle on it, just sits up there for Singleton. He's managed to track back and cut it off. Goes open side. Met in a solid shot there from Jones. Gave up plenty of weight there, Jones, but managed to make the tackle. Ooh! And a high shot there.
Yeah.
So you heard the oohs and the ahs from myself and the crowd, and Tom Anderson collected high, and the referee was all over that one. So penalty here for the Axemen, 20 out from their own line. Robinson to find touch. Might find the camera.
Almost got a game ball there.
Nearly got a souvenir up here in the commentary box. So finds touch about 42 metres out from the Axemen line. Peacock now straight into the defence, just inside the Nambucca half. Watson now. Bit of extra work on the ground. It's Robinson. Liam Dunn scoots in a dummy half. Quick play of the ball. Ooh, tries to squeeze through defenders. Does so. Pops an offload to Billy Dollar. Billy Dollar's going to be. Got a fullback to beat. Cover comes. Gets over. Did he get the ball down though, Billy Dollar?
I think he has.
Looks like he's got it down. They're celebrating. A referee's going to confer with his touch judge just to make sure, because he was a little bit behind. But great work from Liam Dunn. Just splits two defenders, pops the offload around the corner to Billy Dollar, who just had the fullback to beat. The cover came from behind to drag him down, but he was already over the line. Looks like the touchy's coming behind the post. The referee looks like he's going to point to the spot.
Eventually.
Is he?
Taking his time.
Oh, he's given him an explanation beforehand, and he's going to point and score. So it's a great 4-pointer there to Billy Dollar for the Orara Valley Axemen. Set up beautifully by Liam Dunn. Swooped into dummy half, scooped it off the ground, split two defenders, popped a beautiful offload around the corner, and Billy Dollar did the rest.
Yeah, still a bit of work to do from Dollar there after the offload, and he's managed to barge his way over through two defenders. So good stuff there from Billy Dollar.
Great work, really great work. Yeah, he still had plenty to do in front of him there, but points starting to flow a little bit more for the Axemen now, which is a good sign. So it's another fairly straightforward one for Zach Makelum here. He should convert this one pretty comfortably. He does exactly that. So that will take the score on to 32 points to 10. The Axemen leading Nambucca. Still just under half an hour of game time left here, so still plenty of time for the Axemen to put Nambucca to the sword here, which is what they'll be looking to do, really start to make some inroads and stretch out the for and against on that table. So it should be quite a tight contest between ourselves and Woolgoolga for the minor premiership this year, and obviously that all-important first place that gets a week off, first round of finals. So every game's an important one, and every point is an important one for the Axemen moving forward. Ooh, a bit of a mix-up here at the back. Beaumont eventually cleans it up and brings it out. He's trapped on about the 10-metre line there.
Kickoffs again causing issues.
Yeah. This might be something that needs to be looked at training throughout the week, is how well they catch the kickoff.
Someone putting a name on it too. No one wanted to borrow that one.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Hull now shrugging through defenders. Jeez, he's been a handful this afternoon, as most of the Axemen have been. Quite hard to put down a lot of the time. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if he'd left behind the ruck there and the hands come around, but the referee's going to call a knock on. The arms of Zach Makelum were knocked down there, causing him to lose the ball.
Yeah, the marker diving here. I'm not sure if he was square. I think he was actually. He's just dived in at the hook of Makelum and knocked it out of his hands, trying to get it away. So, yeah, not a bad play there from the Roosters. But
be interested to see. Should have watched the replay then. It's if he had taken a step out of the ruck, then he's fair game. But until he takes that step, the player can't reach around. But referee obviously deemed that he took that step. Graham Howland's just asked a question on the, he's just said on the live stream chat that it's good to see Peacock back with the Axemen. You're not wrong. It's great to see him back. So, lost ball there. Oh, not called from the touchy. Maybe just my green and yellow eyes saw that one come out. So Beaumont wraps up the Nambucca player there. That's Thornton, sorry. So they shift right. Some numbers out here, Nambucca. So Ronan Singleton cuts down Batten. It's Whitelaw taking it on himself. Robinson can't make the tackle. Harry Davey, though, grabs him by the collar. And he gets dragged down. About 10 out from the Axemen line here. 12 out from the Axemen line. Leisha goes to the air once again, where they've had some reward in the past. Liam Dunn, though, up and takes the catch. Great work from Liam Dunn. Took it upon himself to make the play, as he quite often does, Liam Dunn. Puts his body, puts his self-preservation is not something that Liam is all about.
Yeah, they learn a lot from that first kick.
Oh, another high shot there on Anderson. No call again from the ref, though. Bit of a roll on now. Macaulay Dawson through the middle. Goes straight through Macaulay Dawson. Straight through this. The defenders are coming. He beats the first. He's got the fullback coming across. Tries to shrug him off again, but he's dragged down eventually 30 out from the Nambucca line. Again, holes just appearing through the Nambucca middle third. Robinson now shifting out to the right. Watson throws a long ball out to Anderson. Anderson steps back on the inside. Penalty called. So penalty for something? Offside. Yeah. Offside there. So, turning defence into attack very quickly. The score is currently 32 points to 10.
A few hands on heads.
Axemen way.
Hands on heads from the Roosters here. They're very tired in the middle, as you see those few breaks.
A lot of hands on knees. Yeah. A lot of hands on knees out there from Nambucca. So, some space out to the left if the Axemen can find their way out there. Maitland goes that way now. Beaumont finds Robinson. Robinson tries to shrug off. The ball comes out the back.
He's called a knock on, even though it's gone back. But anyway, Roosters
I don't know how that they can. If that's a knock on, I may as well be a Dutch astronaut. Fair income. It's
crazy.
That was punched out by a Nambucca player and went backwards. The tackle's not held, so the tackle's not complete. So
getting the rub of the green. Down 32 to 10.
Looks like Dan Robinson's going to succumb to that shoulder injury that he's sort of carried into the game today. Just a bit of an update for you guys too. Buddy Hart looks to be okay. He's over here on the sideline. They'll probably obviously go for some scans on that knee later in the week to assess the damage of that one. But so another shuffle in the back line for the Axemen with looks like Robinson has just made his way out to the right wing out here to defend out here. It's Nambucca through Marchant. It's well contained there by Robertson. Just outside the 40, Fuller gets a fair piece of that one, but done. Just a bit of a fumble backwards though. And straight back into the defence. Straight back to Liam Dunn. And as always, just such a handful to pull down. Just all arms and legs, Liam Dunn. Very awkward man to try and handle. Tom Anderson, he's had a strong game, Tom Anderson. He's quite a lot of carries out of their own end. Slow play the ball though. Maitland finds Singleton now. The outside backs come in and do their part for the Axemen. Good, strong tackle from Nambucca. Ooh, number 14 looks to have copped one in the crown jewels there. It's reeled out of that one pretty quickly. Yep. He's walking like a duck. Quacking like a duck. He's in a world of pain, number 14 for Nambucca. Soldiers on though. This Kane Bunt's dragged down on the 40-metre line.
Looks very uncomfortable in the line. Poor fella. Anyway, he's back up now. Still good. So we see last tackle here for the Axemen.
Dawson takes to the sky. Chase is coming through. Nambucca have fumbled it. Oh, and it's been kicked through and it's gone dead in goal. So
should be another set here for the Axemen. Is that mistake? You would think.
You would think that's a knock on from Nambucca. So we'll probably have a scrum about 10 metres out on that eastern side of the ground. So there's a good chase there from the Axemen that really put the pressure on Fuller at the back for Nambucca, and he's come up with the error. So Graham Howland says, I'll supply the rocket. And then Dill Zappia, I take it that's in relation to my Dutch astronaut comment. And Dill Zappia, why isn't Birdie chucking on a first grade jersey? Not sure if you're taking the mickey or what. As Macaulay Dawson now. Macaulay Dawson, he's going to wake his way over for his second, Macca. Just Nambucca falling off defenders left, right now. And Macaulay Dawson further extends the lead for the Axemen. That'll put it out to 36 points to 10.
The referee eventually pointing to the spot there, and yeah, Dawson just a handful again, just getting in a little bit closer to the middle and just getting through some work again, and just hard to handle there close to the line. Just makes easy work of it and gets over for his second try.
Well, it looks like Dan Robinson has come from the field, so Macaulay Dawson's probably shifted out to the halves. So completely different halves pairing to what we started the game with here this afternoon. But
the two centres have gone into the halves, so
just goes to show what the quality of the coaching that Sam Birch has sort of put into his side. So players can sort of slot into a range of different roles, and the machine that is the Orara Valley Axemen continues to truck along as Makelum knocks over another one, taking the score out to 38 points to 10. We've still got 20 minutes left to go in this second half, so plenty of game time left to go.
Just while he's lined up that kick, there's been another change. Vikram Atwell coming on from the bench, so good to see him out there, and he's lining up by the looks of it at prop forward there at the back. So
it's been a while since Vikram's played for the Orara Valley Axemen, former Group 2 winner for the Axemen in 2008. Yep. Managed to hold that premiership trophy the last time the Axemen held it aloft in 08. So it's looking like he's coming back to repeat that same glory in the 2022 season. Kick off now, finds Dawson, and here is Atwell, speak of the devil, and he tears into him.
Good first carry there from Vikram, so yeah, great to see him out there. Obviously, back in the green and gold, it's good to see.
Was quite a handful in the reserve grade game as well. And we goes a penalty. Oh no, the penalty's gone the other way.
What's happened here?
So, in trying to play the ball there, Harry Davies I'm not sure if he pulled the leg of the defender or what, but the defender ended up on his back, and the referees deemed that an illegal play from Harry Davies and has decided that it's going to be a penalty to Nambucca. I'm not sure what the rule is there, but I'm pretty sure Dean Peacock flying up out of the line, looking to make a statement there. Wowee. Johnson now back towards the middle, wrapped up by Atwell. Peacock in there again with Billy Dollar. Very slow play the ball there, lots of tangled bodies as they come to the right here now. Langford turns it back inside to Batten, beats a couple. Batten gets past Billy Dollar there and eventually wrapped up 20 out from the Axemen line by Luke Beaumont. So they come left here through Jones, and Jones just swallowed by Beaumont and Atwell. Still about 12 short of the Axemen line here. They go to the right. Marchant will grub her through, looking for the chasers out wide. Singleton's back there to clean it up, and he'll take it dead in goal. Taking no chances there, Ronan Singleton. A few more. So the Rim Riders, interesting name there. So Vic for a meat pie. Wouldn't that be good to see Vikram Atwell cross for a meat pie on his return to the Axemen? Love the. You'd put that under things you love to see. Beaumont gets us back underway now. Fair bit of distance and some height on this kick as Thornton takes it and goes straight into Makelum. Meets him with some strong contact. Finished off down low by Bunt and Hull over the top. Here's Cobain back for his second stint this afternoon.
Flowing locks.
Quite strong in the first half. Couple of errors, but he
got through plenty of work.
Didn't shy away from the tough stuff. Ooh, big shot over the top there. I think that was Vikram Atwal. It was indeed. They come left through Leisha. Finds Fuller. Fuller beats the first. Can't get away from Billy Dollar though. Just manhandles him. Drags him to the ground about 20 out from the Axemen line. A couple of plays left to go here as they scoot down the short side through Langley there. So now Leisha will look to go to the air again. They've had some reward from the air. Macaulay Dawson's up there though. Macaulay Dawson takes it, I think. And it's going to go out to the 20-metre line. Great work on their own line there, the Axemen. Great take from Macaulay Dawson too.
Yeah, they've tried that kick again for the third time. They had the luck with the first one in the first half there with that crossfield kick towards the middle of the post there, and they've tried it 2 more times, and the Axemen have been all over it.
Macaulay Dawson was waiting for that one, I think. He saw it happen a couple of times in the first half and was like, no, not on my watch. So he's asked to go back and play the ball here. So 30 out from the Axemen line. Kane bunt now. Just that leg drive. Steals another 15 metres. And a quick play of the ball. So Maitland jumps out of dummy half. Ooh, and there's just closed the gap on him there, Maitland. Ooh, he's bent over backwards awkwardly there. He still manages to fight his way for a quick play of the ball. Dunn's out of dummy half. Grabbed by the coattails. Dragged down there by Johnson. Still about 35 out from the Nambucca line here. Comes to the right through Watson. Watson's going to take on the defence. And he's dragged down about 20 out. Good carry there. A couple more plays left to go. So we go back to the left. Beaumont finds Bunt. No, sorry, that's Peacock there. And he's dragged down just on the 20. Right in front of the uprights here. Maitland goes left to Macaulay Dawson, who bombs out to that left wing. Singleton bats it back, but it lands in the hands of the Nambucca winger, who loses his footing about 35 out from the Axemen line, and he's lost it in the play of the ball, though. He's had an absolute Barry Crocker there, and he's fumbled it getting up to play the ball. He's undone all of his good work there, unfortunately. I think that's number 11 out that side. That's Liam Munsey. So...
yeah, as you said, he did all the hard work there, and unfortunately in the play of the ball, he's let himself down. The crossfield kick there from Dawson just looked perfectly weighted, and then they batted it back, landed straight in the hands of the Roosters player, unfortunately. So, yeah, Axemen back on the attack, 38-10 up with just over 14 minutes to play here.
A bit of a push in the scrum there from Nambucca, trying to get the ball back, trying to force an error from the Axemen, but they remain on the attack, about 32 out from the Nambucca line. This comes right through to Oscar Watson. He's chopped out from Leisha down low, finished off over the top. Maitland now feeds it on to Billy Dollar. He's been strong in his minutes here this afternoon. He's upended there by Johnson. The ball comes left. Beaumont to Dawson. Dawson bounces away from one. Can't beat the second, and he's wrapped up about 9 metres out from the Nambucca line. They go left through Maitland to Beaumont, onto Dunn, onto Harlan. And just in the corner as he goes to stretch out Ronan Singleton. The cover comes across and saves the try. That's a definition of a try saver right there from the Nambucca winger.
Yeah, it was nice play through the hands here, and they've shifted it out to the left, and looked like he was in a bit of space, but good cover defence there from the Roosters player.
That was Langford in the 6 jersey who got across there, the half. So Nambucca working it away from their own end. First here right on top of the 10 with Cobain. There's Atwal and Bunt. Make the tackle there. There's Batten now. Goes Whitelaw. Whitelaw's picked up there. Solid tackle, 3 in there. Atwal over the top with Maitland down on below. He's holding on to Vikram Atwal there.
See a good kick again here from the
Roosters. Great kick. It's going to find the line, but just short of the 20 there.
Very close.
He kicked it from close to inside his own 20, so he's got a fair whack of distance on that kick there, the Nambucca player.
Yeah, what was that?
He's kicked it from inside his own 20. I mean, if it was the NRL, it'd be a 20-40.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that rule is enforced in this league. So it's going to be an Axemen ball about 22 out from their own line. Peacock to play it now. So still about 12 minutes to go here this afternoon. The Axemen leading 38 points to 10 as Justin Hull again making some easy meters, just shrugging off defenders left and right. Here goes Davey now. Straight and hard, Harry Davies had a really good game. That haircut's worked wonders for him.
It's been sharp, very sharp.
Just like the haircut, he's been sharp. It's Peacock now, just inside the Nambucca half. Maitland comes right, Dawson onto Bunt.
Bunt. Oh.
Bunt, straight and hard. The only direction he knows. And he's dragged down about 33 out from the Nambucca line. Beaumont to the right to Dunn. Bodies in motion here, cut out ball to Anderson. Anderson steps back in field and he's going to be dragged down about 20 out. Last tackle now. Watson will go to Beaumont. Beaumont takes to the sky. He's going to come down just a metre out from the line. Well taken there by the Nambucca player. Axemen defenders streaming through, so he did well to take that. But 2 metres out from his own line is... I'm not sure who that was there. That was the 13 of Marchant.
Oh, big defence here.
Great tackle underneath
driving
from
him
there,
back.
driving him
Excellent.
back. That's Maitland down low there. Who else was in there? It was a great tackle. I think it was Billy Dollar as
Billy
well.
Dollar, getting through so much work today. He's been excellent.
So this will be 4, and the Nambucca side still pinned inside their 10-metre zone. Great defence here. So the Rim Riders said need Hayden Spinks back on the wing. That they don't. As we see Nambucca making a break here now. Anderson with the chase down. The dummy, sold the dummy to Dunn. Thornton again made straight. Is eventually dragged down. Ankle tap by Anderson and Singleton across there as well. Last tackle though. So they've only got one play here, Nambucca. What can they do with it? Tom Anderson to make the tackle. I don't think the 14 knew that that was the play or that it was the last.
Oh, yeah,
and it's going to be a turnover there.
He definitely didn't know it was the last. Oh, an excellent break there up the field from Thornton, but he had the 2 unmarked players. He could have looked to get the ball away, but took the tackle, and yeah, the poor young hooker there didn't realise it was the last, and
it's just taking the tackle.
Axemen is slow to get back as well, so they had the numbers, and unfortunately he's brought down. So
bit of a fumble in there from Vikram Atwell, but he did well to hold the ball, trying to play that one. Dodgy pass out to Harry Davey, but he manages to muscle his way to the 30. Ooh, short pass there, bit questionable from Zach Maitland to Kane Bunt, but he'll play that one now on the 40 as we go left to Dunn. Dunn trying to go through the middle. Seeing some tired defenders through the middle. And it looks like number 6 has just picked up a bit of an injury there. He's reeled out of the tackle as Watson. Again, back through the middle. Last tackle here now. Very slow play the ball there. As Macaulay Dawson's wrapped up with the ball. As though he gets it away. There's some numbers down this left-hand side. Harry Davey finds Hull. Hull finds Singleton. Singleton chips over the top. Oh! And it was Hull coming through there.
He's taken out another professional foul, surely.
And there's penalties being called by the referee. Tugged on the shirt again, like.
Seen the same thing again here, and still no call of sin bin by the looks of things. So, yeah, it was a beautiful play there from Singleton on the left. Nice little chip, but unfortunately couldn't find his support play in the Roosters.
Not sure who Rim Riders is on the live stream chat, but making some outrageous claims that I'll not be repeating live because I value my own life.
Yes.
So the Axemen will have a penalty here. 10 metres out from the Nambucca line, leading 38 points to 10. Still 7.5 minutes to go here this afternoon. Looks like Marchant very slow to his feet.
There's another injury behind on the goal line as well here for the Roosters. He's down, stretching his...
There's Nambucca players strewn out across the ground, left, right and centre here. It's the walking wounded. So you can see the trainer looking to call for a substitution of some sort. I don't know if they've got a whole lot left on the bench, Nambucca, unfortunately.
No.
They've been valiant today.
I'm going to see Burrows come back on, which will be a bit of a boost for them. But yeah, other than that, the bench is looking fairly sparse.
Jerry Burrows is going to be... So I work with Jeremy, and I'll go up and I'll have a chat to him tomorrow. I guarantee he'll be feeling very, very sore.
Yeah,
he's played a lot of minutes today, the big number 8. So just while we got this break in play, looks like we're going to play on here is Vikram Atwell now.
Oh, here he goes.
He's still going.
No.
Eventually brought down by Johnson there on the... So the ball comes right to Dawson, who finds Beaumont. Beaumont takes him on himself, Beaumont. Got an arm free, looking for an offload, can't fashion one.
Still got numbers to the right here.
Plenty of numbers out to the right. Liam Dunn spotted that.
Oh,
no, he's gone back to the left though. As Makelum though, he's going to go on his own. Makelum, he's going to score.
Oh, he's got
a little jig as well.
Try July.
A little happy dance. A little try July happy dance there for Zach Makelum. Spotted a gap. Oh, he's going back, doubling down on the dance. He liked that one, Zach.
Yeah, the holes everywhere there in the Nambucca defence. A few tired bodies, as we said. And Macklem just takes full advantage after the long ball there from Dunn back on the inside and extends the Axemen lead. So nice little jig at the end there. Very impressive, impressive moves.
The man can move. I've seen him on the dance floor at 1 a.m. the Coast Hotel. He can move. As he's just shown everyone there. But so the Axemen will extend their lead now out to 42 points to 10, as you can probably see. Zach Makelum will extend his own personal total even further now. So what's he got? Probably this will be potentially his 5th goal and a try now. So looking to take his personal tally on to 14 for this afternoon, Zach. And he does exactly that. So with 5 minutes left to go this afternoon, the Axemen take a 44 points to 10 lead over the Nambucca Roosters. So Nambucca unfortunately starting to suffer a few injuries and fatigue really starting to set in. You can see how slow they are back to halfway at the moment.
They're taking their time. Very tired and battered after a really tough game. It's been a pretty solid effort from the Roosters. They've battled away fairly well. Obviously a really good start to the game and just fallen away towards the end, and the Axemen have leaped out to a 44 to 10 lead now, and I'm sure they'd love to bring up the 50 with another try.
So we've got a new commenter that's just jumped on the live stream, Houston Robertson. So Houston, good to see you. Good to see you, mate. The Axemen miss you. He said, "Let's go Valley." And we are doing exactly that, mate. So Axemen leading 44 points to 10. Short kickoff here. They looked like they might get it here, although Oscar Watson's going to dive on it.
Well cleaned up there.
And quick play the ball too. He's done well there, Oscar Watson. So Nambucca had a chance to regain possession, went for the trap, but Oscar Watson was there to dive on it. As Billy Dollar now. Quick play the ball, no markers. Zach Makelum jumps out of dummy half, beats the first tackler. Can't beat the second. And he's dragged down just shy of the 40-metre line in Nambucca's territory. It's Vikram Atwell, straight and hard. Great carry there, up to the 30. Dawson, short ball here. No look pass to Kane Bunt, who's just carrying defenders. Makes his way to the 20. Makelum on the last little grubber. No, a bit of a nothing kick there from Zach Makelum. Ends up in the hands of, I think that's Thornton there.
Don't think he got all of that, Makelum.
No.
So straight
so
to
they
the
come
Roosters.
right through Batten in the 9 jersey there. And he's just monsters over the top by Jared Roberts. Jones there in the 17. We've got 2 blokes named Warwick Jones, mate.
Probably. What, 14?
Oh no, sorry, Nelson Langley in the 17.
Oh, Dunn.
Oh, Liam Dunn, great pickup, but he's ankle tapped. Oh, he was away then, Liam Dunn, but the last-ditch ankle tap from the Nambucca player.
He was ready to let fly.
Brought him
Liam
down.
Dunn.
He would have been hard to stop from there, I think, as Tom Anderson, just over 2 minutes left to go. He's had a great game, Tom Anderson. He's got through a lot of work, some really tough carries. Peacock can't handle onto that one. The short ball from Dawson. It's been put down here. Just on the Nambucca side of halfway. So we'll have a scrum.
2 minutes to play.
2 minutes left to go with the Axemen leading 44 points to 10 currently. It's been quite a dominant second half here. Leading 20 points to 10 at half time. So they're running four tries in this second half. Just take this time just to let everybody know we'll be having a State of Origin night at the Moonee Beach Hotel, 6 p.m. There's a Mexican special on. Obviously the live game, the live State of Origin decided between New South Wales and Queensland. And our very own Sam Burgess will be in attendance and will be providing some expert analysis at halftime of the game. So make sure you head down to the Moonee Beach Hotel from 6 p.m. on Wednesday night and enjoy the night with us. So Nambucca now just in the Axemen's 30. I think that'll be the fourth play. So a couple left to go here. So Marchant looks to have recovered. And he goes straight now, Marchant, looking for some... gets an offload, but Whitelaw can't hang on to it. And the ball ends up with Kane Bunt. So Makelum dummies to his left and then scoots out to... Dummies to his right, sorry, and scoots out to his left.
Probably been their best Marchant for the Nambucca side.
Yeah, he's tried hard all day. There's been a few of them that have been quite good. I thought number 6 has been good. Thornton as well, the 12, quite solid. Number 4 out here's had a pretty good game as well. Obviously he scored that nice try off the kick.
And Leisha with his kicking game as well at halfback. So.
But at the end of the day, the Axemen have been the far and away the better side. So obviously Harry Davey with a double. Macaulay Dawson scored one. Harry Davey, as I said, double. So Macaulay Dawson scored 2 as well. So they both notched up a double. Makelum scored 1. Hull scored 1. And Billy Dollar also crossed for the Axemen. So last tackle here now with pretty much the last play of the game for the Axemen. Beaumont's going to take to the sky. Singleton coming through. Langford, he's going to make a break down the touchline, Langford. Kane Bunt's across there. Kane Bunt, the kick back inside, and he's absolutely monstered there. And he's punched whoever that was coming across in cover defence. Wasn't real happy about it, number 6. But the game wasn't over. I'm not sure what he was expecting from Peacock out there. Peacock was just finishing off the game, as he should.
It's an excellent chase from Bunt. He's absolutely smashed him.
Wasn't late. There was nothing in it whatsoever. He just wasn't too happy there. Number 6.
Well,
he's going to call a penalty.
He's called a penalty. Not sure why, but...
So we'll have one more final play. So out of 3, we were 3 from 3 this afternoon. Obviously, the Ladies League tag, Axewomen ran out 16 points to 10 victors. The reserve grade followed suit, winning 14 points to 12. And for our main event this afternoon, dominant performance from your Orara Valley Axemen, leading 10 points, 44 points to 10 at the moment. This will be the last play of the game as Nambucca have a penalty. You dare say they'll tap and bomb. Here's the tap. Comes to Leisha for the bomb. I should be a fortune teller. So the ball's going to bounce though. It's batted around in the in-goal and Harry Davies going to take it dead in goal. Ronan Singleton to take it dead in goal, and that'll be all she wrote this afternoon.
Well.
Thank you very much for joining us, everybody, for another fantastic day of rugby league out at Carema Sports Ground. Again, quite a dominant performance by the Axemen this afternoon. Nambucca were valiant, but
much better second half. Really good second half. The first half was very scrappy, obviously, but really good second half there from the Axemen. Ran a fair few tries and a clean sheet there in the second half. So, good display there.
They'll be very happy with that. So, see one try coming off a kick and then Nambucca crossed quite early in the game. So,
next week we're
from
back.
About the 20-minute mark, the Axemen were quite dominant throughout. So, make sure you tune in again next week, guys. Obviously, we're back for another home game against the for a top-of-the-table clash against Woolgoolga, who are currently leading the competition while we're sitting in second.
Well, come down and cheer us on as well. That'd be great to see you guys here.
Yeah, the more support that we get at the ground, it's obviously great. The louder you are, the better. So come out and support the boys. Or if you can't support the boys from Karamba, make sure you jump on the live stream. Myself and Brock will be back next week. We're ready to do it all again. So thank you very much, guys, and appreciate
See you at the
tuning
Mooney
in.
Beach. See you at the Mooney Beach Tavern on.
See you on Wednesday night. Go the Axemen and go the Blues.
Cheers, guys.